This is a Wildrose, C. uvu, and this plant has many uses, from arrow shafts to the root as a tea to the rose hip as a tea. And the rose hip is high in vitamin C, so it's good for wintertime for colds. It can be used as just a tea drink or a medicine, and it has a good flavor to it. When picking your berries, and after it dries out, it'll start being brittle, and you want to grind it up to a powder for a tea. You could separate the seeds out of it or the skin. Each person does it different, or you could throw it all in your cup and pour hot water over it and make your tea out of it, and enjoy your drink. The time to harvest is, you'll see the little rose hip is a little ball, a little reddish ball that has the pink petals on it, the pink flower. And as soon as the pink petals fall off the little rose hip, that is the time to gather. And it's around fall time. When picking the rose hip, the C. uvu, or the rose hip, the berry, you want to dry it out, the same thing as other plants, medicines, foods. You don't want to store it in plastic. You want it to breathe. You don't want it in a metal pot or container. You want it to, since it has moisture in it, you don't want it to mildew or get spoiled. So store it in a cool, dry place. The stalk, each stalk is for a different purpose. So you would go through, and you want a nice, long, straight, narrow stalk for your arrows, and you would want, depends on what kind of basket you're making, you would pick by the size of the stalk, how long it is, and use it that way. The stalk is used for the hoop, the baby basket, for the frame. It makes a nice strong frame for the baby basket, the hoop. When identifying this plant, you'll find out it has a few thorns up here on top, but as you go down farther to the stem of the plant, it'll get thicker and thicker with thorns. The leaves they come up, they have a little jagged edge, and they sprout side by side going up the little stem. The plant is usually a reddish color with green leaves. The stem will vary from red to white. Each part of the plant, as it grows from the ground up, it starts different colors. C. uvu is found in the valley, in the mountains, in the foothills. It's found everywhere. As long as there's moisture in the ground, this plant will grow. It's a pretty hardy plant, and it grows all over.